Celebrities share their experiences and challenges raising children with disabilities. Despite the struggles, they find joy and meaning in parenting kids with different needs. See what these famous faces have to say about their journey. Actor Brendan Fraser recently talked about his struggles with raising his oldest son, Griffin, who has autism. In an interview with Howard Stern, Fraser revealed his initial reaction to the diagnosis was to find a cure and blame himself. He also discussed the fear of how his son will be cared for after he and his wife are gone, as well as the difficulties parents face in advocating for their children with autism. Brendan Fraser talks about raising his son with autism and the challenges that come with it. He advises parents to navigate various agendas and trust that everything will be okay. Despite the struggles, Fraser is filled with joy and wouldn't have it any other way. He also shares that his son unites him and his ex-wife, Afton Smith. Music icon Neil Young's two adult sons have cerebral palsy. Young spoke with Rolling Stone in 1988 about his son Ben, saying that while he faces daily challenges, his soul and outlook on the world are unique because of his disabilities. Colin Farrell opens up about his son, James, who has a rare genetic condition called Angelman syndrome. The actor credits James with transforming his life, saying that his son's personality, honesty, and struggle brought out the best in him. Farrell says that James gave him the reason to be a better man and father. The Beckhams' son Romeo was diagnosed with epilepsy in 2006. Victoria Beckham warned the paparazzi not to use flashes at the airport as it could trigger a fit in her son. In a recent revelation, Sylvester Stallone shared that his son Sergio Stallone was diagnosed with autism. Interestingly, Sergio was the baby in Rocky II and played Robert Balboa, Jr. This news sheds light on the actor's personal life and brings awareness to autism. Sylvester Stallone has shared the challenges of connecting with his son who has a condition. He says there's no real father-son relationship and he has to become his playmate, putting away his ego. He must go along with whatever his son is doing, not force him into his world. Breaking news: actor John Travolta faced a tragic loss in 2009, when his son Jet passed away at the age of 16. Jet suffered from autism and Kawasaki disease and tragically fell and fatally knocked his head after suffering a seizure. Our thoughts go out to the Travolta family during this difficult time. Singer Toni Braxton's son was diagnosed with autism and she got involved with Autism Speaks. In 2016, Braxton claimed her son was no longer autistic, sparking controversy. Singer Toni Braxton's son, Diesel, suffered from autism, but thanks to early diagnosis, he's doing well. Braxton considered herself lucky because she knew how important that early diagnosis was. She spoke out, saying that early diagnosis changes everything, and she would shout it from the rooftops. Mia Farrow's family has faced challenges due to special needs. Thaddeus, who contracted polio, passed away in 2016, with cerebral palsy, blindness, and drug exposure affecting her 3 other children. Ronan Farrow, the son of actress Mia Farrow, expressed his deep pride in his family in a recent interview. He spoke about growing up with siblings who faced unique challenges such as cerebral palsy and blindness, and how it inspired him to take action to help others. "I saw problems and needs, so the next thing you think is, okay, what are you going to do about it?" he said. Backstreet Boys singer Brian Littrell's son, Bailey, was diagnosed with atypical Kawasaki disease when he was 6. Singer Brian Littrell recently spoke about his son Bailey's open-heart surgery in his early 20s. Littrell shared that as a parent, he felt helpless relying on medical professionals, but was grateful for the support of fans across the globe. The experience was an emotional roller coaster for the family. Former Alaska governor and vice presidential nominee Sarah Palin has opened up about the cruel treatment her son Trig has received due to his Down syndrome. Palin admitted that people online have been quite cruel to her son, highlighting the continued stigma around the disability. Sarah Palin has addressed the negative comments towards her son online, stating that while there are some horrible ads, for the most part, people have been supportive and loving. She says this encourages her and shows that there is hope and love in the country. Actress Denise Richards has opened up about her daughter Eloise's chromosome disorder. Richards admitted she doesn't know if Eloise will ever talk like a typical child, but said as a parent, "You do what's best for your children." Actress Jenny McCarthy is on a mission to find the best alternative treatment for her son's autism. She says that watching her son's progress over time has taught her that not all therapies work for all kids. McCarthy is hoping to find the most effective solution for her son and others dealing with autism. Actor Christopher Gorham opens up about his son's Asperger's diagnosis, which was received fairly late when Lucas was 9. While it was upsetting to hear that something was wrong with his child, Gorham also sees it as a relief to now know what's wrong so they can start taking steps to help Lucas. Actress Laura San Giacomo shares her son's story, who has cerebral palsy. She advocates for a more positive view of disabilities and urges doctors to avoid negative predictions. Instead, she encourages doctors to view disabilities as a gift and to provide support and resources to families who need them. Actor John C. McGinley opens up about his son, Max, who was born with Down syndrome. While his daughter excels in language, Max struggles with spoken language but can read and do arithmetic. McGinley advocates for greater acceptance and support for individuals with disabilities. Actor John C. McGinley revealed in a recent interview that he has found parenting his 2 children to be an interesting challenge. According to McGinley, parenting each child has required vastly different approaches, with one child being more talkative than the other. Finding a happy balance between the two has been a learning experience for the actor. Actress Tisha Campbell recently opened up about her son's autism diagnosis. She discussed the challenges of adjusting her expectations for her child's future and retraining her mind to focus on more basic aspirations. "You don't have time to feel guilty, you don't have time to feel sorry for him, for yourself, or your family, it's time to get down and busy," she added. Actor Gary Cole speaks about his daughter, who is autistic. He sees autism as another way of thinking and has tried to perceive the world through her eyes. Cole wants to understand what it's like to walk in her shoes. Nicholas, the son of The Real Housewives of New Jersey star, is autistic. Jacqueline Loretta, star of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, opened up about her son's autism. She said that sharing her story helps others and gives them hope. Listening to others' struggles and successes has given her strength. The 21 Jump Street actress's son, JR, was diagnosed with autism. Holly Robinson Peete expresses her gratitude for her son, RJ, who has defied expectations and is now a successful 20-year-old with a job. She is emotional at how far he has come and feels blessed. Actor Greg Grunberg reveals his son's struggle with severe epilepsy. Jake had up to 200 seizures a day but underwent brain surgery and now manages with medication. Actor Greg Grunberg speaks out about his personal experience with seizures and his desire to make a positive impact in the community. As a parent, he understands the desire to control something as unpredictable as seizures, and hopes to raise awareness and start a conversation about this issue. In recent news, Katie Price, a British celebrity, opened up about her struggles raising her son, Harvey, who was born with blindness, autism, and Prader-Willi syndrome. This syndrome causes constant feelings of hunger, leading to overeating. Price shared her difficulties in managing his condition. Actor Mark Feuerstein's daughter was diagnosed with a rare heart condition. She has undergone surgery and is recovering well. Feuerstein expressed his gratitude to the medical staff and said it was an honor to pretend to be one of them in his acting roles. Doug Flutie, former American football player, speaks about how his son Dougie's autism has affected his life. He says that Dougie has taught him and his family to appreciate life and to always stay positive. Flutie emphasizes the importance of taking things one day at a time and not taking anything for granted. Former NFL quarterback, Dan Marino's son, Michael, was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. Marino has expressed his dedication to helping his son receive the best help possible and give him the best chance for success in life. Actor Joe Mantegna shares his family's experience with his daughter Mia's autism. The family has chosen to face this challenge together and support Mia through it. Grey's Anatomy star, Caterina Scorsone, speaks out about her daughter Pippa's Down syndrome diagnosis. Despite feeling scared at first, Scorsone is now an advocate for raising awareness about the condition. "My daughter is perfect. Exactly the way she is," she says. #DS Awareness #Inclusion Matters.